What is going on, everybody on YouTube? Welcome back to Treeman TV, and welcome to our first update video on the 20-gallon fish tank we've set up in the room here, affectionately known as Treeman's tank. So it's been, I want to say, 3 weeks now since I first set that tank up. We've got some life forms in it now. The plants, they seem like they're doing very well. A few of them did die because they couldn't get their roots set, but you know, that's to be expected. That's why I planted a bunch. But some of the Rotala is holding on. It's doing good. So is the Hydrocodotripartia. I think I said that wrong again. But yeah. Also, before we jump into the video, a quick little disclaimer. This was the first time I've attempted to film anything underwater with my GoPro, which I know is very possible and easy for the GoPro to do. But because of that, I don't think I had it on the right settings to get the best quality, and it wouldn't focus. And obviously I can't just stick my hand in there and try to get it to focus while it's underwater. I don't want to disturb the tank. So just keep that in mind. I'm going to work on that for the next video when I'm trying to get some underwater shots of all the shrimp and the fish in there. So, but this time, stuff's a little blurry, but I do apologize for that. Anyways, let's roll the intro and get into this. Alright, so now let's flash back to the day after I set up the tank. It was about 3 weeks ago now, and you can see we've got the plants in there, you've got the rocks. We also added this very big light to keep the plants happy, as well as a heater to keep the water at the right temperature. Now let's go ahead and dive under the water for our first view here. You can see I also added those bamboo sticks with some java moss on them. I don't believe those were in the first video. There's a nice close-up of the temple, as well as you can see how the camera doesn't really want to focus on things up close, like that rotala or the rock as we come around the scape here to see the backside. Got some more rotala growing by the filter over there. And overall, yeah, it's just a very nice little vibe that we had going on. You can't really see any biofilm or anything starting to form yet. It's only a couple days afterwards. Alright, so now let's fast forward about another week, and we went and got our first inhabitants in the tank from my local fish store. I got 6 different Neocaridina shrimp, 2 different colors, some yellow ones and some blue ones, just because of what they had available. I originally wanted to get all the same color to try to keep them the same color in the tank, but then I was like, you know what? Who cares? I don't care if they're the same color or if they mix and the blue and the yellow ones make green shrimp. That's cool. It's cool with me. The 2 yellow ones I got are noticeably bigger than the other ones. You'll see that here in a minute. And yeah, I'd like to also eventually add a school of Corydoras in this tank, possibly once the shrimp start to establish and colonize themselves. I'm hoping we got a good ratio of females to males. That way we can see just one day a bunch of shrimp in this tank. That would be really cool. And yeah, comment down below if you guys want to see a video of me going to the fish store and picking out some Corydoras or looking at what else they have. But now, let's go ahead and show you what the shrimp look like in the tank. Alright, you guys, so up first we have the shrimp I was telling you about. It's really dark. It's actually blue. It is just very opaque and dark, so it's hard to see it against the substrate that is basically just black rocks. But yeah, that's actually a blue shrimp. It's pretty cool. Up next, we've got a baby shrimp right here. A little shrimpling hanging out. This is another good example of the GoPro just not wanting to focus. I've really got to mess with the settings and nail those down. This is one of the first of my 2 big mamas, these yellow shrimps. They are noticeably bigger than all the other shrimps, and I believe they're females because from what I've read, if they are bigger and not as transparent, they are usually a female shrimp. So hopefully they will be the ones that breed and make a bunch more shrimp in this tank, honestly. Here we got a nice little top-down view for you guys. The shrimps really love that log that I put in there, which was the main reason I bought the driftwood, so I'm glad that they enjoy it. Tried to get that nice, natural kind of feeling for them, something they would find in their own habitats out in the wild. Here we've got a nice shrimp eating on its a feeding pellet that I dropped in there. There's plenty of biofilm for them to eat at this point, but I do also like to give them a treat every now and then and just break up their diet with something different. And the last little clip I got here for you guys is one of the blue shrimps just being a vibe. You know, this is the vibe that I'm looking for. I wish I could be a shrimp just chilling on some rotala like that. Just no worries, just vibes. It's awesome, and I can't wait to see more shrimps hanging out in the tank. So yeah. Alright you guys, so I hope you enjoyed this quick little update video on what's going on with the tank. You can be sure to expect more of updates like this in the future whenever something interesting happens in there, like probably when the shrimp start to colonize. Definitely when I put Corys in there, because I'm going to put a school of Corydoras in there. And maybe if I add other plants, stuff like that. maybe a water change video. The next real dedicated aquarium style video we have coming up is going to be a different tank actually, as I look to upgrade my beta fish Yami's tank from the tiny little 1 gallon kind of cube that he's in now to a real 5 gallon home for him, because I feel bad that he's in that tiny home. He deserves something better, and it's going to be really nice. So you will do another video like I did on the first video for this tank where I set everything up. So that's another thing you can expect coming your way. Be sure to subscribe to this so that you don't miss that. Leave a comment down below of any other aquascaping type videos that you might want to see me do. And also leave a comment if you want to see some Diablo content here on this channel. I've been playing a lot of Diablo 4 the past week, and it's a lot of fun. The new season is right around the corner, so it's a good time for me to start dropping content for it. So if that's something you guys want to see, definitely leave comments down below. Leave a like on this video and subscribe. Until next time, this is Treeman signing off. Peace.